Oh, whoa, that's loud. How about that? Is this good? It's a little loud. Is this good?
Pichu.
Yeah, so Gauntlet was not a thing in Wisconsin Summit 1 or 2. Two-day event in general. Oh, you can't hear Oat. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, there we go. Oh, talk.
Hello?
There
okay,
we
there
go.
we go.
Okay, let's try one more time.
I did a whole intro and everything.
Go for it again. Go for it again.
All right, it is Sunday, and you know what that means. We are here at Wisconsin Summit number 3, and we are going to be getting into Gauntlet stage of bracket. It is the Sunday. Pools are done. We're done with the friendlies. We're done with the.
It's all serious.
It's all serious business now, and
It's
I
all
am
angries.
I am Oat. This is Agnes, and we're going to be getting into our first match here. This is going to be FuYo and Ethan.
Yeah, this is a Norsen. I don't know if I would say classic, because these two live on the opposite sides of the northern part of Wisconsin, but I'm sure they've had their fair share of sets. But I've never seen these two play personally, so I'm actually really excited to see how this goes. Usually Pikachu does quite well into Steve, but Pichu being lighter and a little bit worse, I'm not so sure if that applies the same.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure these two have ever played before. I know that FuYo attends pretty infrequently, and when he does, it's usually in the like Eau Claire area, and then Ethan is more towards the central of northern Wisconsin. And right now, yeah, we see that Pichu is doing a really good job at getting into Ethan's space, or FuYo rather is. The problem is that Pichu's just going to die so early to all these Steve moves, especially now that he's got the gold tools.
Yeah, the gold tools are a lot stronger than what they perceive in Minecraft. They are quite strong, and they're even faster. That forward smash right there is frame 10, but the block saving FuYo there, keeping his first stock alive just a little bit longer.
Yeah, FuYo at 118% here, and every time that Pichu uses a move that uses electricity, he's going to be taking more damage as well. That's just going to be racking up until we get into, you know, the time when Ethan can just throw out a back air, throw out a minecart, any of these moves are going to start killing pretty soon. Not a dash attack, though.
I like the idea that FuYo tried tilting that minecart away rather than rolling, but he did get punished for it. Ethan just seems ready for the aggressive option. But Pichu at 156, you don't see this very often at all.
No, and Ethan, while being one of the strongest players in Wisconsin, at least like of the up-and-comers, one of the things that he does struggle in is when you get to these higher percents where you get out of the range of those middle ladder combos, he does kind of struggle to get the kills sometimes. And we're seeing that kicking it off right now in the first set of day number 2 of Summit. He does finally get that dash attack though, but he took a lot more damage than he should really have.
Absolutely, but getting that parry, but the up tilt, FuYo SEIing out incredibly right there. That was insane. Only took 22% where most characters would take upwards of 60. But now we're just kind of seeing a lot of yesterday. We saw a lot of FuYo using T-Jolt conservatively. But I think in this matchup, it's going to have to be even more conservative because you're going to die super early to the best character in the game with super strong tools, but you also need to put on the pressure so he doesn't mind as much. And that T-Jolt was so unfortunate, but he's living.
Yeah, he is going to be living here and going to make it to the other side of the stage. Don't need to worry about those blocks blocking you when you go straight under the stage. And another live from the block. That's crazy.
These blocks have been putting in more favors for FuYo than Ethan so far on unfortunate misinput on the agility. It's not quick attack, it's agility.
Yeah, that one's agility.
Ooh, Ethan jumping into the thunder, but it didn't work out for FuYo.
Yeah, just off the mark there, and that is something that FuYo is going to be going for at these higher percents. He loves those thunder combos, especially off of an up throw. I've never seen him miss one of those, I'm going to be honest. So Ethan's got to be very careful if he gets grabbed here.
Yeah, Ethan does have a diamond in the back, and unfortunate SD from FuYo. It is the first game of the day. We saw him warming up a little bit, but sometimes the nerves just kick in a little early, and maybe that's better than later in the set.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that Ethan, FuYo rather, has a little bit of Steve experience. I know there's a couple Steves up there. I'm not sure how much experience Ethan would have in the future matchup because there's not really too many representatives of this character, especially after all the nerfs early on in the game.
I do know that FuYo tried playing Steve themselves at one point. And Sephiroth. But we're not talking about Sephiroth. This is Steve.
And Game & Watch, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I know FuYo does have Steve experience, from personal experience, but I am not so sure how much they have played against Steve. But they can definitely implement some of their knowledge into their own matchup, which I think we can kind of see with the T-Jolts, because we saw a little bit. The T-Jolts actually don't climb all the way around the walls. They just kind of break on some of them. It seems pretty inconsistent, but I am no Pichu expert nor a Steve expert.
Yeah.
So I could be wrong. But from what I saw in that first game, we saw T-Jolt just kind of disappearing on some of the blocks.
The thing about fighting Ethan specifically, too, is that, like, Ethan is so different than any other Steve, where a lot of Steves kind of are willing to, you know, get their mind, get their tools, and then, like, throw out a bunch of, like, different mix-ups. Ethan's just kind of like the technical check, where he's extremely proficient at, like, a couple combos, and he's like, okay, show me you can get out of this, and then...
He's very reserved.
Yes.
And, like, right there, like, he just waited for FuYo to approach him, and he up tilted. Like, a lot of Steves would do the run-in up tilt, but Ethan is just playing extremely reserved and waiting for his opponent to come to him.
His patience is probably his, like, greatest, like, the thing that benefits his Steve the most is his patience.
Absolutely.
All right, that is a jab lock combo though into F smash. FuYo never misses those. And we're going to be getting an even up stock, but we are at 80% now, and the gold tools are out. So got to be wary of that F smash, got to be wary of an up tilt linking into a nil combo here too as well.
That parry gave FuYo 49% and counting. Very good advantage right now. Ethan stuck at the ledge, but getting out from those blocks. See, we saw right there the T-Jolts are just kind of disappearing on the blocks. FuYo going for it all with that thunder, not going to quite get the connection.
I do like when FuYo does choose to go off stage and go for those thunders, because, like, if he does hit it, it's obviously great he gets the stock. If he doesn't hit it, doesn't really take too much and can get back to stage pretty quickly with that agility. So it's a risk reward that, like, tends to skew in FuYo's favor.
Absolutely, and right now that you see FuYo starting to play a little bit safer, realizing that he's able to close in this gap, he wants to be able to take the lead in this set.
Yeah, and crucially, there is no iron on the Steve right now. So.
No iron, no diamond, no gold. So if FuYo can manage to take the stock before he, well, there's the gold.
Yeah, and there's the iron as well, and that's going to paramount.
You only
got
need
both
one.
parts he needed.
You only need one, but still no diamond. So maybe FuYo can do a little bit of catch up if he can get the stock before Ethan gets the diamond. But Ethan is not going to let that happen very easily. Air dodging through the thunder confirmed.
Yeah, great DI there from Ethan, showing that he knows actually the correct DI on that up throw thunder too, which is the DI in on the Pichu throw. So good stuff from Ethan there with the knowledge to get around that move, and we get a dash attack that's not quite going to take it.
Not quite as strong as the Pikachu dash attack, but very close. Maybe another one will do it. But, oh, that might spell danger. Oh, but Ethan misses. FuYo gets another chance at life. A very probably short life. He's at 72, and the back air is going to seal it.
He's going to say he got a second lease on life, only to immediately get hit by an anvil.
Yeah.
Anvil right to the head, Tom and Jerry style.
Yeah, quite unfortunate. You are the lightest character in the game. And we have been seeing FuYo playing quite evasive, but sometimes, like that command grab, it's a super strong option. And Ethan was ready to cover the option too. If you saw him swinging down with, I'm pretty sure, a forward air when the minecart hit. So if FuYo tried to jump or roll, the forward air likely would have caught that. So we're going to go into a game 3. I actually did not see if they ran back to small battlefield.
I would assume so.
It hasn't been very bad for FuYo.
It hasn't been, and also he chose to go back there last game as well.
Yeah. So it's been, I think FuYo just kind of needs to capitalize on advantage more when they get the chance. Okay, we're going to regular battlefield.
I do like this a lot, actually, from FuYo. He's going to have another escape option in the top platform to get out of these Steve combos or Steve, like, pressure, as well as I think that top platform is going to allow him to extend on these up tilt combos into up airs if he's able to get a couple of them. Gets an up throw, but not going to find anything off of it after.
Yeah, I think that top platform is definitely going to benefit FuYo more than Ethan. Steve is known as having some of the worst mobility in the game, despite his great amount of tech options with Nils and Elytra. That top platform doesn't really benefit him all that much, with all that being said. So I think FuYo's definitely just looking for a more evasiveness to live longer, because he can't play any more defensive than he really already is. So just having another escape option is the next best thing, and it's working out quite well.
I was gonna say right now the aggression actually from FuYo is coming out, and he's got Ethan at 144% on his first stock. He's got to take it quickly, but this is a Steve with no iron, and that is also a Steve without his first stock.
Yeah, FuYo taking a very commanding lead, only 39% with 3 stocks still. No jump on Ethan. He's gonna go for the double dip. Didn't get the spike.
Yeah, Steve's gonna make it back there every time anyway, but that's a lot of percent racked up on this Steve. FuYo already lapping him, and as soon as I say that, he gets hit by a minecart.
Still basically a full stock lead. 94%, and it is climbing. Ethan is slowly bringing it back. He's gotten stone tools online just a little bit better than wood, and has gold as well.
Yeah, so that gold is going to be able to get that powered minecart going for Ethan right there. You need iron and gold and redstone, actually, to make sure that hits and gets all 3 in that combo. And the minecart going to be breaking Ethan out of that back air from FuYo too as well. The minecart's doing a ton of work so far in this game.
Yeah, we're kind of seeing Ethan switching up to a mix of defense and aggression. You'll see him run away building these 3 blocks walls, and then immediately running in with a minecart, a back air. Like, see, now FuYo's trying to play only defensive, and Ethan's trying to aggress back. And look, now it's even.
And now it's even, but also crucially, again, no iron on this Steve. So can FuYo take advantage here and get in there before you get the minecart, but has a couple pieces of iron. Now he's got the full stack, actually. He's got everything he needs right now.
He's got everything. He's got diamond. Oh, but Battlefield's going to save Ethan from that confirm. I don't know if that was a misinput or if FuYo did that on purpose because they knew that the other thunder would not work.
I do know that for some instances, he does need to turn around before he gets the thunder. So probably trying to get a turnaround thunder there, just not able to hit it. And unfortunately, that means Ethan's going to be living again at these higher percents and uses the diamond. The Thunder Jolt not.
Yeah, I'm a little shocked Ethan actually whipped out the diamond here, but are we going to see a confirm? The block getting in the way of FuYo.
Yeah, we can't get any of these confirmed right now because of the blocks, and that's another backer coming up from Ethan.
And Ethan got the other diamond as well.
He's doing such a good job, Ethan is, at reading FuYo's jumps. Like, that's been like 4 stocks has just been taking FuYo's jumps or like reading his jumps out of minecart.
Yeah,
wow.
Ethan does not have a pickaxe here, but he has no business crafting any of that diamond. He wants to save that for the last stock so he can have a commanding win against FuYo. Moving to 182 as well. This is looking very dire for FuYo if he does not take this stock extremely soon.
Yeah, he's got to find that back here. He's got to find something that'll get a kill, but it's going to be really hard pressed to find it against Steve right now at 94%.
There's that top platform coming into play.
All right,
That's
go
gonna
back there.
kill? Barely. All right, 97% on Pichu against a Diamond Steve, but basically no materials. So
Yeah.
FuYo can get a really good advantage state going. This could be really good.
No iron. Okay, now 1 piece of iron on, and we immediately use it. That's been the MO for Ethan in this game, is as soon as he gets that iron, it's immediately going right into FuYo's face, whether it be an anvil, whether it be a minecart. Like, he wants... Like, that iron is doing so much work right now, you may as well just keep throwing it out and then keep mining.
Yeah, these 1 blocks from Ethan are putting on immense pressure for FuYo, because FuYo cannot overextend or they will die, and Ethan knows that. So he's just putting the 1 block to bait a jump, you see him back air, and you see him mine carting. He does not want FuYo anywhere near his face. He wants to get the materials he needs, but FuYo found a way in.
Ooh, and tried to get everything there with the thunder, couldn't quite find it. But there's, again,
Oh, no pickaxe.
pickaxe.
And this is where FuYo needs to shine. There's no iron on Ethan.
No pickaxe and no iron. We need to get something going right now against FuYo. And gets the downer, but
no
not the spike.
Oh, up throw, no thunder.
Yeah, not going to go for it right there is FuYo. 133%. You know, a grab is also going to start being dangerous right now, so he's got to be extremely careful around this Steve. Can we get a game 4 from FuYo?
Ethan trying to get the back air with just the plain hand. It might even kill Pichu at this point.
Steve Fists might do it at this point.
143. FuYo evading that top platform with that back air. Getting the 2-frame with the T-Jolt. Oh, this is so scary. Is that going to kill Max Rage? It is. Great comeback from FuYo. Playing around Ethan's defense immaculately, and the 1 advantage state is all he needed to take that game.
It's so incredible watching someone like FuYo like stay clutch like that. Because FuYo, like we saw in the first game, like he was really, really clutch, and then an unfortunate SD. And we saw in the second game, like, he just kind of got ran over. But in the third game, it was, okay, I need this game. I need to lock in. And he did just that.
Absolutely. I need to start paying attention to the stage more. I already forgot what they picked. Okay, I think we're going back to small. Okay, so this is clearly Ethan's main territory in this set. He won both games here, and FuYo did not ban it. But that also must mean that FuYo is probably semi-okay with it.
I mean, we did go here at the start as well. We did not go to PS2 like a normal Smasher would.
Correct.
So it should be something that FuYo is very good.
Oh, we got some lightning loops going.
I do know from the... Wow.
61, 71, 84. FuYo's going crazy right now. The forward smash, not going to kill. But that is a lot of damage.
That's a ton of damage, and there's no iron on this Steve.
Oh my god!
And there's no life on this Steve either.
That's insane. FuYo is going absolutely bonkers on this small battlefield pick. He said, yeah, take me back. Take me back.
I do know from the times I've played both these players that they are both extremely okay with starting at this stage. They know, like, this might be one of their better stages for both of them, so good stuff. Or good stuff to FuYo there, picking out first stock. Ethan trying to get anything going, finds an anvil, but not going to find a kill.
Ethan's got that gold now, so these powered up minecarts are going to be very dangerous for FuYo and might even start killing at the ledge. But FuYo has been playing around them quite well, has been hit by a few of them, but we've seen FuYo tilting those minecarts instead of getting command grabbed. And now Ethan has the diamond.
Ethan has the diamond, but he's throwing out these anvils. And he actually crafts the diamond there, which is, I'm kind of shocked about.
Yeah, FuYo's definitely going to try and capitalize on trying to kill Ethan as soon as possible. If FuYo can kill Ethan with this diamond before FuYo dies, that's going to be a huge lead for FuYo.
And before Ethan can get, like, the second diamond going.
No iron on Ethan either. These T-jolts off stage have been immaculate.
It's this edge, these prolonged edge guards from FuYo.
164.
Finally makes it back. This Ethan, like,
going to the flanking. You can only do 4 blocks off stage in Wisconsin. I had to say in Wisconsin because some places don't have flanking rules. But this is a 3-stock to 1 lead, Oat.
Yeah, this is such a turnaround from FuYo right now, from being down 2-0 and, like, probably out of it if he gets hit by 1 move in the last game.
And there's the classic minecart into forward air off stage from Ethan. But FuYo still sitting pretty comfy. There's 1 iron on Ethan, no gold, no diamond. And Ethan has stone tools on deck right now.
Yes, we know the powered minecarts are not going to be a problem right now. It is going to be the, like, normal minecarts. And so that's something that FuYo is really keen on avoiding. He's been able to avoid most of them this set so far as well.
I've been noticing that Ethan's up tilt combos just don't work because Pichu is so light, so FuYo's just getting out of them almost after 2 or 3 up airs, and he's only taking 20 to 30%. And that's something that you really need as Pichu. If you take extensive damage, it's just very dangerous for Pichu. But speaking of extensive damage, extensive kills, FuYo takes a commanding game 4, and we're going to a game 5.
It's almost like, as a commentator, you can't make a point when you're watching a FuYo set, because he's just going to be moving on.
Do you know how many times yesterday with Rift Flip, he was just instantly proven wrong on any point he tried to make? It was insane.
He can take those stocks so fast. He can switch up the momentum so quickly. And right now, he's looking to switch up the momentum and get a reverse 3-0 on Ethan to kick off Day 2 of Wisconsin Summit 3.
I believe we have not seen a reverse 3-0 yet. So this would be the first of the bracket, to my knowledge. FuYo almost reversed 3-0 Danilo yesterday. And I think that was the closest we've been. So it would be the first reverse 3-0 of the bracket and one of the many game 5s we've had. But we're on Hollow Bash.
Yeah, and we should point out also that the winner of this is not out of the woods yet. They would still have 1 more Gauntlet match to play against a hero of a Skyward caliber. So
a very strong hero and a Skyward caliber.
Yeah, and both of these are strong opponents as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing either one of these people play off against Skyward hero. But right now, it's that was so close, but good DI there by FuYo.
Yeah, so something interesting about Hollow Bastion that maybe not many people know is it actually has 2 mining pools. The sides of, like, the pink are stone-based, and the middle of the stage is iron-based. So you actually, if you mine correctly, you can get 2 diamonds in about 5 seconds.
That's insane.
But you have to live quite a long time. But you do get strong materials regardless of the stage. I don't think dirt is an option at all on the stage. which I think is going to help Ethan because Pichu, while may have some strong killing moves, not high damaging ones, not ones that are great to break blocks, especially as strong as Stone and Iron. But right back to the match, FuYo is slowly losing this lead. If he can kill Ethan in this edgeguard scenario where he's been shining very bright, we might be able to see something happen.
Yeah, again, no jump on this Steve as he goes off stage, and a good back air there, not going to find it, and
oh
no, another
misinput. Ethan just barely mistiming that down smash. FuYo getting away scot-free. Going back to center stage, I like the idea. Taking stage control is super important, especially when you're down like this. 179 on Ethan. A dash attack might kill, a back air is definitely
back air's 100% going to kill him. That is the first stock there from FuYo. You know, we saw him bring this back in game 3.
And we see Ethan, or sorry.
I was going to say, so we know he is capable of it as we get another edge guard attempt going, but not going to find it as he makes it back to the ledge. Does Ethan, no, jumps into the up smash. Does FuYo? That's so unfortunate.
Now there may be strong blocks on the stage, but that does mean it takes longer to mine on this stage. And there's that up tilts and up airs I was talking about, only taking 30% because Pichu is just so light. Well, that was a very weird T-Jol interaction. Like, hopped on the platform and went around. Oh, God!
No mats whatsoever on this Steve. FuYo's got to push the advantage right now and get a kill if he wants to stay in this.
He's got one stone block. Opting to throw Ethan off stage. FuYo knows he hasn't been getting those up throw up airs very consistently, but the ledge trump back air, incredible option. The first time we've seen it in this set.
Yeah, something that is going to be a huge difference maker in this set actually is we see that because he's not being able to mine these blocks as fast, he has to use the iron to craft blocks, and that's incredibly wasteful.
Oh no, the SD from Ethan! The drag down back air. Super unfortunate, but FuYo getting the reverse 3-0 in the first set of the day.
What a way to end that set. That was so insane from Ethan, or from FuYo rather. Going down that far to try and get an edge guard and successfully getting the back air, but only the first hit, so that he didn't need to tech on the stage.
Absolutely. Ethan is not out of the bracket, of course. He still has the top cut losers bracket to run through. And now FuYo isn't done either. He has one more match against the Skyward Hero.
The Skyward Hero is going to